Alexander Gustav Eiffel, left, chief engineer of the Eiffel Tower, and a friend. Paris, France, 1889. The cue for the premiere of the Star Wars movie. Vancouver, 1977. A photograph of Marilyn Monroe's first wedding. She was 16 years old at the time, 1942. Adolf Hitler in a typical orator's pose. 1927. Miners at the Tillmanstone Mine, Kent, USA, 1930. An experiment on teaching students under hypnosis. Students are put into a trance and listen to a recording of a lesson with headphones. Italy, 1963. Class at the Bruce Mozart School of Underwater Photography, 1954. An unusual column at a petrol station in London, 1930. British parachute landing in the German-occupied Netherlands, 1944. A wagon drives through a cutout passage in a giant sequoia, California, 1879. Legendary robber Billy the Kid is a symbol of the Wild West. The only known photograph of the legendary American bandit of the late 19th century Billy the Kid was sold at Brian LaBelle's Old West Show and Auction on June 25, 2011 for $2.3 million. A chess match in winter. USSR, 1960s. The Last Merchant Sailing Vessel Pamir, 1949. A Girl Walking Her Ostrich, 1949. Two electric taxis on the streets of New York City, 1898. Three on one bicycle, 1920s. Vladimir Lenin in 1920. On a romantic date. Year unknown. Mobile changing booths on the beach. USA, 1929. Sigmund Freud with his sons Ernst and Martin, who served in the armed forces of the Austro-Hungarian Empire during World War I, 1914. A visitor to the underground catacombs with a candle in her hand smiles as she looks at the extensive collection of skulls. Paris, 1935. During the floods of 1963, even children could afford a cup of espresso from Café Florian. Venice, San Marco. A woman shelters her children in a cupboard during a German air raid, London, 1942. A Mongolian warrior in full battle gear. Mongolia, circa 1900. Julie Edge, 1970s. Norwegian actress and professional photo model. Hollywood actress Jane Mansfield in a Las Vegas supermarket, 1959. Graduation at the United States Naval Academy. Annapolis, Maryland, 1917. Bruce Lee took a little nap, USA, 1960. Auschwitz concentration camp after liberation, 1945. An acrobatic group in a column of physical trainers of the order-bearing society Spartak, Red Square, 1938. The crew of the research vessel, OB, together with penguins. Antarctica, 1958. Computers manufactured in the GDR at a parade in honor of Berlin's 750th anniversary, 1987. Sophia Loren examines the Mona Lisa at the Louvre, Paris, 1964. Big Three, Stalin, Roosevelt and Churchill at a meeting during the International Conference in Tehran. Iran, 1943. A French tank driver, 3 years later, meets his mother during the liberation of Alsace by anti-Hitler coalition troops. Strasbourg, 1944. Waiting for the arrival of a hovercraft in Calais, France, 1975. Tourists on the observation deck of the Statue of Liberty. New York, 1960. Washing a favorite toy, 1949. BBC Radio 1's first female DJ, and Nightingale on air in London, December 7, 1970. A family poses with a car in Spokane, Washington, 1913. Miners. Colorado, 1895. A 17-year-old with his Italian Vespa scooter. England, 1983. Meeting between Richard Nixon and Elvis Presley at the White House, December 21, 1970. Children from the working-class suburbs. London, 1930. Alain Delon and Romy Schneider, 1959. Igor Sikorsky demonstrates the design of his new aeroplane, 1931. Pupils of a girls' school at a lesson. Persia, 1907. Christie's prototype tank on Capitol Hill, 1930. Flood on Neglinaya Street. Moscow, June 25, 1965. The last meeting of the Big Three. Stalin, Truman and Churchill at the Potsdam Conference, Germany, 1945. Thank you all for watching the video. Please give like and subscribe to the channel. Also can write any comment that will help a lot. Take care and see you all in my next video.